AI is a polarizing topic in today's society. Some people think it'll destroy the world, while others think it'll save it. Many people in the US use AI even if they don't know it. Even Google comes up with their own AI answers. AI is a useful tool in today's society, but its impact on students by making them dependent on AI is not worth the implementation of it. Fixes with coursework, alternative AI, and safeguards will help fix some of these issues. Today I'll talk about how AI is used, how it hurts students, and some fixes for it. You've most likely used AI to write papers, do math assignments, or anything you just didn't want to do. This is one of the biggest problems of AI in schools today. Michael Bloomberg of Bloomberg.com says that AI in schools will hurt students greatly. He compares it to the implementation of Chromebooks in schools almost a decade ago and shows the correlation of lowered test scores with the use of Chromebooks. He cites a study made in June 2025 that says people who write papers with AI have lowered critical thinking skills compared to adults that don't use AI. He wants more studies put into the use and impacts of AI in schools before it's implemented. The Harvard Graduate School of Education also had a 2024 study called Teen and Young Adult Perspectives on Generative AI, where 1,500 participants were given open-ended questions. And some of the answers were, a lot of my friends use AI to cheat, and we use it to cheat on everything from writing papers to figuring out answers to really hard assignments. These people aged 14 to 22 have used AI and also not used AI, with half of them not using AI. 24% who haven't used AI cited its infamy for cheating and stealing other people's work for their reason. But why has AI gained this notoriety for cheating and stealing people's work? At my school, Chromebooks had ChatGPT on their computers, and students were allowed to use it during assignments and online schoolwork. People used it from anything from busy work to tests, and so baseline knowledge of subjects were not learned, meaning that later, more complicated subjects were a lot harder to grasp, which led to them depending on AI even more. This past year, my school has banned most of the AI sites, which led to a lot of the students panicking and trying to find alternate AI sites like Quillbot. But this desperation that I've seen in students realized how dependent they are on AI. The University of Illinois' Office of Communications said that AI reduces communication between students and teachers, meaning that students use AI to teach them things that they don't know instead of asking a teacher who will explain it better and oftentimes more correctly than AI will. It's also a lot harder, I've seen, with college classes to talk to the teachers, so this leads to more people using AI to teach them instead of reaching out and asking what they don't know. Students today are less patient, meaning that they do not wait for a deeper understanding of their subject, but they would rather have a more baseline tip of the iceberg knowledge that AI will give them. But how can we solve some of these problems? Since this past year, my school has given us one AI site that isn't blocked called Securely AI. This website is a stripped version of ChatGPT, which will help you step by step through problems, but won't give you direct answers to them. They give you ways to fix things, but they don't fix them for you. So I use this to sometimes give old papers like the Declaration of Independence. It'll help it reword it into words that I know today that will help me understand it better. This forces students into using critical thinking skills and not just relying on AI. Another fix is to change the curriculum from essays and multiple choice questions to things such as like Socratic seminars, which the only information available was something that you've learned so far. This will help students not rely on computers and AI as much as memorizing things on their own. The last fix is to double check on essays and stuff. So like making tests based on essays that students have written, which will help them understand what they've written and not what they've done. AI can be useful, but its usefulness does not outweigh the risks and the impacts of AI. Problems AI has for cheating stems from its availability, which has many fixes. Even though people look at AI in fear, schools have the ability to limit it into a useful tool.